It's live. Well, it's okay because you know what it was? It was the Ancient Mama pancake mix.
Oh.
I don't even have to show that one to you.
Yeah,
you already know
knows
what that
one.
is. It's the red box, Ancient Mama. Yes, Ancient Mama pancake mix. You see it all the time. And it's actually one of the best pancake mix because this pancake mix, you don't have to just put water in it. You could put milk in it, an egg in it, and it fluffs up so nice and big. Give you those nice, big, juicy pancakes. Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima was a real person. Her name was Nancy Green. She was a former slave, and she was hired to be the spokesperson in Montgomery County, Kentucky, to play the Aunt Jemima character from 1890 until her death, August 10th, 1923. Yes. So she was Aunt Jemima. So that's where you see the Aunt Jemima. Her real name was Nancy Green.
Interesting.
Very interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Also, we have another one here. Cream of wheat. Cream of wheat.
You can never go wrong with cream of wheat.
Yes. I'm going to put this in my tags on who this is. I want you to look this up. This is a phenomenal story of this African-American man who is on the box of cream of wheat. I'm going to put it in the tag because I really want you to look into this story. This story would just like blow you away about this, about how he became on the cream of wheat box.
Okay.
And cream of wheat, I love cream of wheat. I grew up eating cream of wheat. Like, it is like, oh, and cream of wheat pancakes. Woo!
Oh, need some cream of wheat with some cinnamon and some butter in there. Oh.
Yes. Also, quick break before we go to the last one here. Brown sugar. So there's a question. There's a thing about brown sugar. So when you had the African slaves that came over from Africa during the Atlantic slave trade, they came through a system. Most of them came to South America, Brazil. They came to the islands, Puerto Rico, Dominican, Haitian, Jamaica. Also, they came from the Caribbean islands up to Louisiana, the Georgia islands, and then all the way up through Mississippi, Tennessee, Oklahoma, and all those. But in the Caribbean, there was the sugar canes. It's the sugar canes in the Caribbeans, right? That where a lot of the African slaves worked and harvested the sugar canes. But guess what? Brown sugar. You know where brown sugar is made from? Molasses and sugar.
Really?
Really?
That's the secret. Okay.
Baby, let me tell you what they were able to do with some brown sugar. You got your honey ham. Your ham. Yes. You got a lot of great things out of brown sugar. Okay, so the homage to the brown sugar. We want to pay that homage to the African American during slavery for that. Another one, did you know that was something that people never thought about as well? Macaroni and cheese.
Really?
Let me try to tell you something.
Okay.
History. Okay, so Thomas Jefferson. Let me find my notes because we are live, right? You know, I do my own right, and I ain't got no cue cards and nothing like that.
We're doing it live. No teleprompters.
So Thomas Jefferson. It would be just completely disrespectful if I brought a mac and cheese box, right? Just disrespectful, right?
Right.
And so we had mac and cheese last week, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So Thomas Jefferson was the person that invented mac and cheese.
Huh.
You can read about that. But did you know that his slave, his French classically trained slave, is the one that cooked it and formulated the recipe? Ooh. His name was James Hemings. He was born 1765, and unfortunately, he died a tragic death. But at the age of 19 years old, he traveled to France and Italy with Thomas Jefferson. The kitchen of Thomas Jefferson's slaves who brought us mac and cheese to America, discovered at the Montecito plantation, French cuisine to American, including creme brulee, James Hemings, creme brulee, the meringue, You got your lemon meringue pie. James Hemming.
Oh, wow.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Oh.
And also the famous mac and cheese. So every soul food restaurant you go to, you will see mac and cheese. Do you understand me? And on a good Sunday, you're going to see them lemon meringue pies. Oh. And when you pay $20 for dessert for the creme brulee, I want you to silently say a prayer for James Hemmings and thank him very much. All right, another famous black top chef. This was actually one of the first top chefs in America. You know why? Because he was the slave of our first president, George Washington.
Oh.
Let me get some notes. Yes, his name was Hercules.
Oh. Wow.
His nickname was Uncle Hercules. Yes, he was born 1748, passed away 1812. He was the slave of George Washington. He cooked in Philadelphia, and also he cooked at the house of Mount Vernon as well. The kitchen in Mount Vernon, it's a museum. Washington Estate still exists. You can still go there and visit his kitchen. You can see how the slaves cooked the foods, how they prepared the foods, and he was America's first top chef, Chef Hercules. All right, fun fact time.
That was awesome.
That was, huh? Yeah. All right, so moving along. This our last one. Wheaties!
Yes!
Okay, so listen.
We all know Wheaties.
Disclaimer. It was not invented by African American, but brand wheat comes from Africa. But anyway.
Okay.
But on the cover of Wheaties, guess who it is?
Serena
Williams. Now, if you know about Wheaties, when I was growing up, Wheaties was like the newspaper, the thing, you know. Whoever made Wheaties were like the top athletes. I mean, this is huge to be on Wheaties. If you're an athlete and if you ever get on Wheaties, it's like you made it. You're a legend. Mm-hmm. We all know Serena Williams is a legend, and we want to congratulate her for being on the box of Wheaties for Black History Month. Yes. All right, that's it. I have a whole, there's a lot of other foods. There is yams, came from Africa.
Love yams.
Coffee.
Oh, I love coffee.
Pineapple.
Oh, wow.
Squash.
All the good stuff.
Oh, and guess what?
What?
Soybean. I forgot about that.
Oh.
George Washington Carver.
He did that.
He didn't invent soybean, of course. But he took the soybean and made so many great products from it.
Oh,
and
man.
also some of the products that we get to enjoy from it is the chorizo that I made for you this morning.
I was chowing down on that during this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's delicious as always.
Yes.
But I think that's awesome because soy nowadays has so many uses.
It's so many uses for it. George Washington Carver was like one of the greatest American scientists of all time.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so look, there are so many things that come from Africa, coconut. I mean, just about anything you could think of, you name it, it's come from Africa. Please do this with your kids. Do this with your students. Go to the grocery store. See how many African American products you can pick out. There are brand new African American food products that come out every single day, trying to make it to the grocery store. Some of them successfully do. Some of them are online. So I challenge you this Black History Month for culinary. Go online. Find African American products that's on there. Order them. Send me a picture. Send me a link. But right now, Serena Williams, we got the cocoa, brown sugar, rice, Mrs. Butterwork, peanut butter, barbecue sauce, Uncle Ben's rice, some of the best rice. I swear it's like the best rice. And also, I want to challenge you. Find out who this is on Cream of Wheat. I guarantee This is a phenomenal story. All right. Chef Tobias Cooks, Black History Month, Black Culinary, here with you on the Voice of San Joaquin in Stockton. Please go on to the Voice of San Joaquin, log on, click share, and donate. Chef Tobias Cooks, you can find me, www.cheftobiascooks on Facebook and Instagram as well. See you later. Catch your conversations.